There's something in the air. It's not easy to describe, but it's there, like a faint pull on your heart or a whisper you can almost hear. That feeling that something bigger is happening, even if everything around looks the same. You're noticing the little things, numbers that keep appearing, feathers in the most unexpected places. That strange sense of déjà vu that lingers just a moment longer than it should. It's not random, it's never random. The energy of 1212 is still alive, weaving through your life, working behind the scenes in ways you can't always see. And just like the angels, it moves softly, quietly, patiently waiting for you to notice. There's a story about a woman who used to leave her mail unopened. Bills, invitations, letters, it didn't matter. They'd pile up on the kitchen table, and she'd push them aside, telling herself she'd look later. Weeks went by. One day, she finally sat down, pulling envelopes from the pile one by one. Most were the usual, nothing surprising, nothing important. But then she opened a card she hadn't remembered receiving. Inside was a handwritten note. It simply said, "Don't lose hope, beautiful things are coming." There was no name and no return address. Just those words. And for the first time in months, she felt something inside her stir. She didn't know what it meant, or who sent it, but it didn't matter. It was like the words had been waiting for her all along, tucked inside an ordinary envelope until she was ready to receive them. That's how angelic signs work. They don't always come with a name or a grand announcement. Sometimes they're quiet, like a feather that lands on your windowsill or a song lyric that suddenly feels like it's speaking directly to you. And maybe there's something in your life right now, sitting unopened, waiting for you to notice it. The angels don't force their way in. They leave breadcrumbs, gentle nudges, just enough to remind you that you're not alone, even when the path feels heavy and uncertain. Think back to the last time something caught your eye, something small but impossible to ignore. Maybe it was the clock, always stopping at the same time, 12:12 over and over again, or a feather appearing in the most unexpected place, soft and delicate, yet so certain in its arrival. Or maybe it was a conversation with a stranger, a smile that felt like a message. These moments aren't coincidences, they're whispers. Little touches of grace remind you to look closer, to trust that something bigger is at work, even if the pieces don't quite fit together yet. They're not just moving around you, they're moving for you. And right now, one angel is standing closer than the rest, ready to guide you, protect you, and light your way. He's not just a name. He's the guardian of your strength, the protector of your path, the one who carries you through the fog when you can't see the way. Michael's presence is like a shield, strong, unwavering. He's the angel who cuts through the confusion, clears the fear, and holds you steady when everything feels uncertain. If the signs have felt scattered, if the whispers feel hard to follow, Michael is here to help you connect the pieces. He's the angel who clears the noise so you can hear the truth, the one who gives you the courage to take the next step, even when it feels impossible. Right now, with the 1212 energy still alive, Michael's power is magnified. This is the perfect moment to call on him, to invite him into your life. Because when Michael steps in, miracles happen. Fear fades, and you start to see the light that's been waiting for you all along. You don't have to figure this out alone. Michael is already here, ready to guide you, protect you, and bless your path. To help you connect with him more deeply, there's a special link waiting for you in the description box and the comments below this video. Click that link and you'll receive Michael's guidance, blessings, and miracles in your life. This connection is so important. When you align with Archangel Michael, you're not just asking for help, you're opening yourself to divine clarity, protection, and courage. You're saying, "I'm ready to trust, I'm ready to move forward." And Michael responds with strength, love, and the light you need to take that next step. So go ahead, click that link, invite Michael into your life. Let his guidance show you the way. Now imagine standing at the edge of a bridge shrouded in fog. You can't see the other side, and it feels like stepping forward is impossible. But then, just as you start to turn away, you notice a single lantern glowing faintly in the distance. It's small, just enough to light one step. The next step doesn't reveal the whole bridge, but another lantern appears, guiding you forward, one light at a time. That's how the angels work. They don't flood the whole path with light at once, because they know that sometimes it's not about seeing everything, it's about trusting enough to take the next step. Maybe there's something in your life right now that feels like that bridge, a dream you've been holding on to, a change you've been waiting for. Or maybe it's just the hope that tomorrow will feel a little lighter than today. And maybe it feels like nothing is moving, like you're standing in the fog waiting for something, anything to show you the way. But the angels are there. Their lanterns are already lit. They're waiting for you to trust the next step, even if it's small, even if it doesn't feel like enough yet. Here's another story. There was a man planting a garden. He watered the soil every day, but nothing sprouted. Days turned into weeks, and the ground stayed bare. People told him to stop. "It's not working," they said. "You're wasting your time." But something inside him whispered, "Keep going." So he did. And one morning, when he'd almost forgotten to look, a single green sprout broke through the earth. The seeds hadn't been idle. They were growing all along, deep beneath the surface where no one could see. That's what's happening now. The energy of 1212 is still moving. The seeds are still growing. The angels haven't stopped working, even if the ground looks bare, even if the blooms haven't come yet. Their whispers are everywhere, in the spaces between your questions, in the moments when hope feels just out of reach. Picture a single candle in the dark. Its flame doesn't fill the whole room, but it doesn't need to, because with each passing moment, that little light grows brighter, stronger. And soon, the darkness begins to fade. Not because it's gone, but because the light is enough to hold it back. That's the kind of magic you're standing in right now. The angels are holding the light, one candle at a time, waiting for you to see it. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. And if you're ready to take your spiritual connection even deeper, join our channel membership by clicking the Join button below this video. As a member, you'll receive exclusive angelic content and a deeper connection to the divine. This is your time. The angels are still working, and Archangel Michael is waiting to walk with you. You're not alone. You are loved, and the signs are already here, just waiting for you to see them. The angels are still working. Are you seeing the light?